What's going on, guys? In this video I'll be giving you my initial impressions of Titanfall 2 and ultimately giving you my opinion as to whether or not it is worth picking up. Okay guys, so jumping right in, the first thing that's worth mentioning is this game is produced by Respawn Entertainment. So why is that so important? Think back to the best Call of Duties, COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. These games were produced by Infinity Ward. Now, when Infinity Ward collapsed, the majority of the developers that used to work for Infinity Ward moved over to Respawn. So in theory, we should be seeing a lot of the best Call of Duty gameplay mechanics within Titanfall 2. I'll be straight with you guys from the outset. I played Titanfall in its alpha form way before it was released, and from the moment I jumped into a multiplayer game and began to start throwing wall running maneuvers together with some crispy kills, I loved it. I was super hyped for the launch of the full game. I honestly thought it would be huge. I thought it was groundbreaking. Unfortunately, due to the lack of variety in gameplay with regards to the maps, the Titans, the customization, etc., and totally alienating those that didn't necessarily want to play online with very little in the way of a campaign mode, the game died quite quickly. So, with that in mind, it only seems right that I start by giving you my rundown of the campaign mode. That's right, Titanfall 2 has its own totally separate campaign mode, which I am totally loving. Visually, the campaign is stunning. Some of the scenery, specifically when you look up into space, is easily the most beautiful scenery I have ever seen in any video game. I am playing the campaign on hard mode, which makes it much easier to die. Most enemies can 1 or 2 shot melee you to death. This makes every move you make matter. The gunplay feels rewarding and fast paced. Some of the mechanics and puzzles used throughout the campaign, specifically one that allows you to bend time, another that allows you to jump around, wall run and shoot switches, makes for it a really engaging experience. All in all, this certainly isn't the longest campaign I've ever played, but in a world dominated by multiplayer shooters, if you're looking for a fast-paced, fun, engaging and beautiful campaign to play through, Titanfall 2 is certainly for you. Moving on to the multiplayer, which, let's face it, is probably the most important part of any game coming out nowadays. If you ever played the first Titanfall or any of the Infinity Ward Call of Duties and enjoyed them, I'm 99% sure you will enjoy Titanfall 2's multiplayer experience. As I mentioned earlier, the huge issue with Titanfall 1 was the lack of content and things to do past wall running and shooting people. Titanfall 2 brings content by the bucket load. We now have a whole range of customization options, including weapon mods, weapon skins, stim packs, boosters and camos for you and your Titan that all need to be earned by completing challenges of varied difficulty. We also have 6 all new Titans to choose from, each with their own look and abilities, 9 unique maps with a great mixture of designs and feels, and 12 totally different multiplayer modes, including a private match feature so you and your friends can go and smash pieces off of each other's Titans for fun. My personal favourite game types are pilot versus pilot, which is exactly what it says it is and focuses on speed of movement and gun skill. Amped Hardpoint, which is similar to Domination in Call of Duty and is a great place to earn loads of points for that early levelling. And finally Bounty Hunt, which is a game mode that was showcased in the beta that involves you killing enemies, taking their money and banking it throughout the game. This game is especially fun because it feels totally unique to Titanfall, which is really refreshing. Another huge positive to Titanfall's multiplayer is that Respawn have promised post-launch content that will not be hidden behind the regular season pass you are seeing more and more of nowadays. Coming to Titanfall 2 for free, we should be seeing new maps, new Titans and new weapons. The only real negative I can find with Titanfall 2's multiplayer isn't so much the game itself, but it is the timing of launch. I really feel that Respawn have shot themselves in the foot here by releasing Titanfall 2 at the same time as Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare. I am just praying this game gets the attention it truly deserves and doesn't die off as quickly as the last one. And that just about sums it up, guys. So in answer to the question, should I buy this game? I'd say that if you're looking for a new game that caters for both single player and multiplayer, or simply just multiplayer, I would wholeheartedly say yes. The game itself is beautiful, fast paced, refreshing and most importantly, it is a whole lot of fun. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like. If you have not, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments below. And until next time,